The Aseptico AMC-25 mobile dental cart is a fully self-contained unit with a built-in air compressor and ideal for new or expanding practices. Its easy mobility allows for use at work sites, nursing homes, hospitals, or anywhere a mobile dental operator or mobile dental unit is needed. The back of the cart is where you will find the voltage selector, power switch, and the unit's brakes. Open the door in the back of the cart by twisting the waste compartment latch. Inside the waste compartment, note the waste tank on the right side. Make sure that the cable from the waste tank sensor is plugged into the connector labeled Waste Sensor on the back wall of the waste compartment. Ensure that all tubes and the bungee tie-down cord are securely attached to the waste tank. Note that the AMC-25 will not operate without the waste sensor wire plugged into the waste sensor connector. If your unit is equipped with the optional amalgam separator, remove the two caps from the inlet and outlet ports of the separator. Ensure that the two O-rings that seal the separator against the manifold remain in place on the ends of the port fittings and are not lodged inside the caps. Save these caps for reuse later when sending the amalgam separator to be recycled. Place the optional amalgam separator into the amalgam manifold on the left side of the waste compartment. You may need to loosen the retaining screw C located under the top lid to get the bracket down and around the lip of the amalgam separator. Tighten this retaining screw to secure the amalgam separator. Verify that the voltage selector switch on the rear panel of the cart is set to the proper voltage in accordance with your local power supply before connecting the power cord. To change the voltage setting, use a long, slender tool to toggle the switch to either the 110-volt or 220-volt position. When selecting the voltage, align the 110-volt 220-volt horizontal markers on switch to the corresponding markers on the faceplate. Verify that the power cord is correct for your local power supply. Connect the power cord to the power inlet on the rear of the cart, then plug the other end into a grounded electrical outlet. Turn the main power switch to the on position. The pressure and vacuum breakers should remain in the on position for normal operation. Consult your manual for additional circuit breaker settings for specific configurations. The AMC-25 unit comes equipped with locking rear casters. Press the back brake on the rear caster wheels to immobilize the cart. Release the brake to roll freely. At the front of the cart is where you will find the fiber optic electric motor, fiber optic ultrasonic scaler, curing light, Midwest 4-hole handpiece connections, Saliva Ejector, high volume vacuum, air-water syringe and foot pedal with on-off switch. Depending on the configuration of your AMC-25, there may be 2 or 3 air handpiece connections available for either a 4-hole Midwest-style non-fiber optic, 5-hole, or 6-pin fiber optic air handpieces. Connect the appropriate air handpieces to the connectors in the HP1, HP2, and HP3 instrument holders. Locate the handpiece pressure gauge on the front panel. To determine the current pressure setting, lift the pneumatic handpiece from the HP1 instrument holder and press the foot pedal while looking at the handpiece pressure gauge. Attach saliva and HVE tips to the valves in the low and high vacuum instrument holders. The instrument holder arms swivel to allow optimal positioning. Each instrument holder, except the syringe holder, provides an on-off toggle switch and an automatic instrument shutoff switch. The toggle switch must be on or towards the red dot, and the instrument must be out of the instrument holder to operate. Attach a syringe tip to the 3-way air water syringe. Press the left button to dispense water, press the right button to dispense air, and press both buttons simultaneously for an air-water mist. Auxiliary air connection and auxiliary water connection are provided to attach additional systems, and air or water is provided through the 1/4-inch female quick disconnect. Place the foot control on the floor. Note the water on-off toggle switch on the foot control. toggle to the blue dot to turn the water on. If your unit is equipped, attach a scaler tip and sleeve to the optional scaler and the curing light to the optional curing light connection in the HP4 and curing light instrument holders. If equipped, connect the optional AEU 5000 electric motor to the receptacle on the front panel by aligning the round dimple on the motor cord connector with the dot on the receptacle. Push the connector straight into the receptacle until it snaps into position. Attach the appropriate E-type handpiece, sold separately, to the electric motor and then place into the HP3 instrument holder. Under the top lid of the cart is where you will find the pressure gauge and the system regulator. Check the system operating air pressure on the system pressure gauge. Use the system regulator knob to set system operating pressure to an optimum 80 psi or 5.51 bar. To adjust the pressure, pull up on the yellow knob, then turn clockwise to increase pressure or counterclockwise to decrease pressure. Push down on the knob to lock it into position. On the side of the cart is where you will find the water reservoir and control panel, which controls coolant flow, bottle selection, and flushing. At the water reservoir, fill the water bottles with clean water and then screw the bottles into their water bottle caps. The water bottles include floating level indicators which are color-coded to identify different fluids such as sterile water or distilled water as desired. Note that you should never run saline solutions through the water system as saline will corrode the water filters. At the control panel, there are 4 valves which control water coolant flow to the handpieces and optional scaler. Switch on the water coolant toggle on the foot control and switch on the air coolant toggle on the side control panel. Lift the HP1 handpiece from its holder and run at a mid-range speed. Now rotate the HP1 water coolant flow knob clockwise until it seats softly. Begin turning counterclockwise until a fine mist is visible. Repeat these actions for the HP2 handpiece using the HP2 flow knob. The HP3 knob controls water coolant for a third pneumatic handpiece or the optional electric handpiece. The HP4 knob controls water coolant for the optional scaler. The bottle select switch on the control panel is used to direct flow from either water bottle. The bottle pressure switch allows both bottles to be refilled without draining the air tank. Note that pressure is released from both bottles, so you cannot remove one bottle while using the other. The flush toggle switch on the control panel is used to flush each handpiece, motor, and optional scaler with water. Flush each working instrument for about 5 seconds after each patient and about 20 seconds at the beginning of each day. To flush an instrument, remove it from its holder and direct the spray nozzle into a basin. Hold the flush toggle A in the on position for the desired number of seconds, then release. Note that if the water bottles are empty while flushing, air will be flushed through the lines. The AMC-25 mobile dental cart offers many optional accessories that make customizing your needs simple. For more information, please visit our website or call us at 866-244-2954.